What's going on, NBA fanatics? This is your friendly neighborhood Memphis Grizzlies home of Memphis X, and I talk hoops. Well, we have some breaking news on the Brandon Clarke extension, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. But first, every hero needs their theme music.
KeyAno.
Grizz gang, go hard. Baddest in the game, we be on one. I talk hoops, so secure. All up on the court, but we gon' score. Memphis bringing heat straight from Tennessee. Demo respecting, let's go, boy. He that MVP.
Well, ever since Media Day, when Brandon Clarke had his time up at the mic, Memphis Grizzlies fans have been waiting for this day. It seemed like he let the cat out the bag just a little bit at the mic for Media Day right here.
You are, I think, extension eligible right now till a certain time. How's that process gone? And this is the first time you'll be going through, I guess, a contract year, so to speak. How does that affect your approach to the season?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really change at all. I'm just kind of grateful to even be in this spot where I'm able to sign this. I really can't say too much, but I really do love playing here.
So since that little faux pas, we've been waiting for this announcement, and it went down to the wire, and even some Grizz media members and fans have started wavering since it went down to the wire. But I think it was Drew Hill on his podcast said that, or was it? It was Chris Harrington on his podcast that said that he had heard that Jaren Jackson had told some fans that he had his extension worked out about 3 weeks before it was announced. So, the Grizzlies aren't really in no hurry to give out information about contracts, especially, and extensions and negotiations and all this. So this really wasn't no big deal. And as you can see, Brandon Clarke, 4 years, $52 million contract extension that will start next season, which brings him to slightly over mid-level exception money. That's about where it's going to end up. I mean, the mid-level exception next year is expected to start at $11 million. You can see right here it's $11,368,000. So, we're looking at with raises, that's probably about $48 million. So we're talking about just a little bit over mid-level exception. And the Grizzlies don't have to worry about getting a third, fourth big. The Grizzlies are pretty locked into their big rotation. Steven Adams is locked up. Jaren Jackson is locked up. Brandon Clarke's locked up. Santi Aldama's locked up on a rookie deal. We have our new rookies that were just drafted to play power forward. The only person that's not locked up is Xavier Tillman, and he's basically at a minimum contract. So, yeah, the Grizzlies are pretty stable. The only guy that's really not locked up right now is Dillon Brooks, and it is what it is. So we got Dillon Brooks and Danny Green, who's still floating around out there, expiring. So we'll see what that leads to. If the Grizzlies trade options are very, very slim. I mean, they can still trade Steven Adams, but it's going to be very hard to trade Brandon Clarke or, guys like that have just been extended. They don't have any interest in trading John Morant or Jaren Jackson or the other guys. So we're going to see. But this was good news to hear. Very, very good deal, because some people were speculating that it could get up to $20 million, and I think he probably could have made up to $17, $18 million in free agency, because teams will get stupid. But I just didn't think – I think his ceiling was going to be below what Keldon Johnson made, which is $472. So $452, $20 million, about $5 million a year, less than Keldon Johnson of the San Antonio Spurs. It's pretty good business for the Grizzlies and Brandon Clarke. But I will see you guys tomorrow on the next video, where we'll be detailing the roster, which has been pared down to 15 with two ways, and my projected rotation to start the season and when Jaren Jackson gets back. Peace.